You ever make a car appointment at the dealership just to get your oil changed and your tires rotated, and you expect to pay about 50 bucks, but you end up coming out of there paying over 500? Today I'm gonna tell you why that's okay. We've all been in that situation before where you just need some basic maintenance done, and then they call you back 30 minutes after you drop your car off, and they say you need new brakes, you need your coolant flushed, you need your air filters changed, all that crap. Here's why I'm okay with that. So when you have a high mileage vehicle like this 2013 Toyota Prius that has about 173,000 miles on it, there's got to be some preventative maintenance that needs to be done. There's two kinds of maintenance, right? Preventative maintenance, which is essentially oil changes, tire rotation, coolant flushes, air filter replacement, spark plug replacement, that kind of thing. And there's corrective maintenance. Corrective maintenance is when something actually breaks down. And after 173,000 miles on this Toyota Prius, I've only had to do corrective maintenance once. The rest has simply been oil changes. I had the spark plugs replaced, fluids changed out, air filters, that kind of thing. So why am I okay with scheduling an appointment that should only cost me $50, but I end up going out of there paying, I think I paid $520 something. Well, it's because when you have a high mileage car, things need replaced, all right? A lot of times people think dealerships are trying to screw them, trying to get them to get maintenance that doesn't need to be done. Hey, when the dealer says, hey, you need new brakes, and I've never replaced this car's brakes after 80,000 miles that I've driven it, when they say, hey, you need coolant flush every 70,000 miles, okay, I remember having that done around 100,000, no problem. When they say, hey, your air filters need replaced, like that's something I could probably do myself easily, but hey, it's already there, cost me an extra 30 bucks, yeah, go ahead and do that. And they also told me that they would replace my windshield wipers blades for like 30 bucks. And I said, nope, that is something I could do myself. That's my point with this video. This video is essentially saying that it's okay to pay higher maintenance costs when you have a high mileage vehicle. So one $500 repair bill every 6 months is better than having like a brand new car that I have a $500 a month car payment on. That's just stupid. So when you put it in perspective, and in that $500 a month car payment you have, you're still going to be paying maintenance costs for that car anyway. So that's why I'm okay with paying that much for preventative maintenance. Now, they also said that the front right wheel bearing was going out, like it was about to go out. So I said, okay, does the car, first of all, does the car still work? Does that have to be done right away? They said, yes, the car will still work, run. Then I said, how long does the car have? And obviously they're not gonna tell me. He said, sir, I actually don't know. So how much is that gonna cost me, right? That's the next obvious question. And with corrective maintenance, when something breaks, it's always more expensive than you hope for. So on the phone, I talked to him, he said that front wheel bearing, the part's gonna cost over $400, and then plus another about $200 for labor. So that's a lot of money. So I'm like, how can a little bearing, which is a very small part, cost me $400? Then when I went and picked the car up, I was like, hey, how can this part cost me this much? I looked at some Toyota Prius wheel bearings online. It was like $100. He said, well, it's not just the bearing, it's like the whole like wheel assembly or whatever. And when I do have that repair done, I want to see that part, what is actually being replaced. When it's all said and done, I went in for an oil change and a tire rotation, which has been about 50 to 60 bucks. And with the preventive maintenance that was done, that I already paid for, and the schedule that I made for next weekend for the wheel bearing, that's going to be another $600. So we're looking at $1,100 for something that should have been $60. And here's why I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because this car is a high mileage vehicle. This car has taken us on so many trips back and forth from North Carolina to Indiana. I'm okay with that. A $600 repair is much cheaper than either one, buying a new car, two, leasing a new car, three, getting stranded somewhere, breaking down, four, getting in a fucking accident. Sorry, pardon my language. Four, getting in an accident and possibly hurting yourself, hurting others, hurting my family, hurting my son, hurting my wife, that kind of thing. I think here's the kicker. I think, you know, when the dealership quotes me at a $400+ price and then $200 for labor, a lot of people think I'm just getting screwed. Well, are you? Okay. Now you could probably find the part for cheaper, and you could probably go somewhere where the labor's a little bit cheaper, right? But for something like this that I've only had corrective maintenance done on this car once before, I'm okay with paying that price to have it done right, the best part, the best labor. I'm okay with paying that price. That shouldn't be, yeah, it's a little frustrating, like, oh man, $600, dang it. But it's okay. It's okay to get that stuff done when you have a high mileage vehicle like a Prius or anything. You know, things are gonna break down, things are gonna wear out. Paying that premium price to have it done right the first time and for it to last another 200,000 miles or whatever, 100,000 miles, that's cool. There you have it. The ultimate point of this video is that paying high dollar for preventive maintenance and corrective maintenance on a high mileage car is in the long term much cheaper than buying a new car, leasing a new car, or the car breaking down and having to have it towed. And so if you watch my other video where I calculate all the money I've saved on the fuel by driving this Prius compared to a average MPG vehicle that's sold in the United States, which is 26 miles per gallon, compared to this, which gets about 50 miles per gallon, you'll see that that money I'm spending on maintenance doesn't even come to a third of the money I've saved on gasoline. Hey, so live smarter, let's simply live with more money. This has been USMC Saxoki. I'll see you next time. Make fun of Priuses all you want, they're great cars. Stay tuned for my review of my 2013 Toyota Prius. Yeah.